Nothing like October football. Welcome in, everyone. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 6. I'm Scott Hansen. Lots to get you caught up on. We'll start at SoFi Stadium. The Rams at home to take on the Carolina Panthers. And this is the Panthers wideout. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Panthers improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos as they play host to the New England Patriots. And it's the New England defense that comes up with the big play here. They knock the football out, force the fumble, scoop it, and they're taking it back the other way. What a game-changing play. Touchdown. The Pats get the W by 2 touchdowns. One more to tell you about real quick. It's up in Minneapolis. It's the Vikings taking on the Jets. And it's the dangerous Justin Fields. He's got eyes for the end zone, 14 yards on the scramble for the touchdown. The Jets are finally in the win column after 5 straight defeats. They get their first win of the year. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders.
Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Eagle.
Throwing to start this game. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Running it after the penalty. That's good for a gain of 5. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Let's go. 19 Tiger.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's a screen play to Genty. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. It takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and more importantly, to stop it.
And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33. Right to the air is Herbert. Short pass brought in. And this is taken ahead to the 37. There's Darian Porter in on the stop.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call a gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Set. Lion. Set.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. And that's my guy, Tonka Hemingway, there for the stop.
4 yards on the pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
Harris once more. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball, make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one's good to McConkey. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21.
It's a gain of 21
that chunk
yards.
worth a nice 21 yards. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down.
The number's pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. And that one's complete. Amari on Hampton. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Now Herbert again. Throwing the out route complete. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
19, 18.
First play is going to be a give to Jency. Fights his way through a tackle. Into a solid block in there, springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go get him, go get him, go get him. Go!
This is Jency on 2nd. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Here we go, here we go. Past the 60, past the 60. Check go.
They'll throw here on first. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, and not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get wide. Come on, come on. Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolf. Motion, motion, motion. Hut, hut.
They'll throw 3rd and long. In by his back here, it's Jency. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Chargers getting set. 1st and 10.
Delta to Hunt.
Harris gets it on the counter. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Lion.
Draw play here, Hampton. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And finally they get to him and send him out as this gets all the way into enemy territory. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it down from the 37. First and 10. Here's Herbert. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Complete beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone.
It's a gain of
That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Kappa. Ready.
They give to Harris from the gun. It's inside the 10. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, he had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Kappa.
The motion a receiver left.
Go.
First down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. A play fake, now Herbert to throw. Makes the catch. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers pull that in front further, 13-zip. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
14. Raiders nothing. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Israel Abani-Kanda on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
10 at their own 24-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's first and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger. Go!
And off to Genty. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Seven yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Set up. Half the 60. Ready.
Looking to throw here. It's Genty underneath. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Liking 18. Ready.
Throwing now, out of the shotgun. Got a man, it's Dante Thornton Jr. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hawk 70. Get up.
They'll air it out on 3rd. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
First down from the 42.
Set. 280. Turn out.
Herbert with a blitz coming. Has it downfield, working the left. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Loud McConkey with a touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Giving this to Genty. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
He's tackled at the
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
He's going to throw this one. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Las Vegas 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go now. 60 Eagle.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That's complete to Bowers outright. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
60 Bison. Go.
Genty from the gun. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolf. Go.
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's another Raiders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
going to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down.
Ready? Go, 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 go!
They're throwing it. Pass is caught at the 9. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. On his Katie York for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game.
Chargers 21, Raiders 7.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Darius Davis to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10.
Go.
They'll start with a give to Harris. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory in this series with points.
First down, Chargers.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30.
380. Straight up. 380. Hey, Ray. Ready.
From the pistol, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ray Harris, the intended target there. So it's second down coming up.
30-yard line.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. Second and 10.
380. Run. Set.
From the gun, they go with Harris. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
380. Run. Set.
Hampton gets it out of the zone read. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers stretch their lead to 21.
28, Raiders 7. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Abani Conda on the return. Keeps away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Go! Liking 18!
Airing it out to start this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Finish with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack. You can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second and 10, still at the 28.
70 Lions!
Dropping back to throw. Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Let's go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal!
Shotgun give here to Genty. He dodged the tackle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Setting up to throw. Finds him over the middle. And nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Set. Bronco 80. Go.
Give up the guts. It's Genty. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Cowboy 80.
He'll hang on to it on the second down option. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Here we go, set. Hawks 70, Hawks.
Pass play on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders chop some of the lead off before the half. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on a football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First and 10, Herbert. Gets it downfield, on target to Getson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
10 at the 41-yard line.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Going on first is Herbert. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Herbert from the gun. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Herbert here, third and long. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that return's going to leave them enough time to squeeze in 2 plays here if they want before the half.
At their own 23-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Half to 60. Half.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He was brought down.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Set.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Matt McConkey with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with this speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
14. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. First and 10.
Check. Here we go. Bronco 80.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Tried getting that one to So that brings up second down.
Makes it second.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Here's second and 10 from the 21.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
All set to go now from the 35.
Ready? Liking 18.
Working on first down. Throw left side, complete. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty.
Go! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go!
Throwing from the gun. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another, third and long.
Go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
Throw here, third down. This one's taken in by Thornton. And they stop him before he can reach that marker. And now we've got a penalty flag out too. So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. And plenty of hang time on this one. Fair catch the signal, and he brings it in at the 23.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10.
Check. Black 80, black. What is it?
Carried by Harris here to start the drive. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Kappa.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Tracked on that play by none other Brock than Tonka Hemingway.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Receiver in motion, going left. Herbert now to throw on third. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect with Lad McConkey. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30.
At their own 27-yard line.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
Airing it out to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. And it sets up 2nd down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Straight ahead with Genty. Not much doing up the middle there, so he bounced it outside, earning about 4 on that carry. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Viking 18.
From the gun on 3rd down. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
70 Lions.
On 1st down, Genty. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go, sack. Cowboy 80. Go.
They're going to try and throw it here. He put everything he's got behind it. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. That play's going to stand as we saw it. The penalty declined, and it's 2nd down coming up. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Sack. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll look to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throwing the out route complete. And He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's fourth down.
Just short of midfield.
You get to that money down, that third down, you look to your money players, and this tight end is capable of it. Let's give some credit to the defense right there. Did an amazing job not only sticking to him, but bringing him down before he can move the chains.
And he drives it skyward, hoping to drop this near the goal line. Fair catch called in at the 18-yard line.
Taken. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Now an inside handoff to Harris. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Staying on the ground with Harris. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Nickel set here from the Raiders. Third down. They'll throw. Third and long. Johnson finds the football. Complete. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. Catch is made. That's Trey Harris. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
It's Hampton on second. And that was an incredible effort just to make it back to the line. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to third down and 3.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Herbert now off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on fourth and short. Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. He bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Take over.
It's an option right that begins this drive. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively, because you also know it can set the table for more.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Here we
He's dropping back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete, and now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Set. Pat the 60. Pat the 60.
Looking in the air here. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Raiders football, but really just counting down the moments at this point. This game's gotten out of hand. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's a throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Big gain downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They go play action on 1st down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
They give now to Najee. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Set. Go.
Harris once more. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down.
Set.
He'll try to run it with Harris. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a 1st down could be so demoralizing to that defense.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Another pistol to give to Harris. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Chargers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Herbert gonna tuck and run. No question who won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
He was brought down.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Set. Delta. Set.
Out of the gun. Here's Hampton. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Goal at the 2-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Set. Lady. Set.
They'll run with Harris. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Chargers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers grow their lead yet again.
Chargers 42, Raiders 14.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Abanikanda on the return. Escapes the defender. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagle. I got him. On me.
Back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Lightning 8, go.
To the air on 3rd and long. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the 1st down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. So they get dings for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down.
18 Cardinal.
Third and long for him here. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Brought down before the return gets far.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. Go.
Running behind center with Harris. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Don't stop.
They go with Harris on the run. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the 1st. That brings up 3rd down.
He's across midfield.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Set. Cap. Ready.
Here's a give to Harris. And they fought their way through to stop him behind the line. It's going to be 4th now and less than a yard.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push, and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Now looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So as much as the offense might want that last play wiped out, Brock, defense declines the penalty, and it will stand. Chargers are going to opt for a 5th DB, 3rd down.
Come on. Set. 70.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Makes a tackle. He's still going. And this gets them well away from danger as he is up past their 20. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Hey.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
60 Eagle. Check out.
They are throwing it again. Trying to push deep downfield. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
19 Tiger. Go.
Air it out on 3rd. That finds Bash complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage. at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Sticking to the air here. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Go! Viking 18!
Shotgun give here to Genty. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Nickel look by the Chargers here, 3rd down.
72!
Zone read, they'll give it to Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Ready, ready! Panther 60, Panther 60! Ready, ready!
Back to throw. Hits him on the end route. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
And inches at the Chargers' 36-yard line.
So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.